Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. This is an exciting new video because this is a monthly reset vlog in which I'm going to talk about some goals I have for the month. And this was inspired by Michelle. I'm going to link her down below, and by countless other YouTubers, creators who have set out on doing monthly reset vlogs. And when I saw it, it was totally inspirational and cool. So I wanted to sit down with you guys and chit chat and talk about what are my goals for the month of May. And I want to talk about a book I read last month and the book I'm reading this month that my goal is to finish. That is included in one of my goals. So I hope you guys like and subscribe the video, don't forget. And I thought I would change the background of the vlog by having it outside. So hopefully you guys like the fact that it's outside. It's beautiful. Sorry for the background noise. A neighbor is, I don't know what the neighbor is doing. And this is Sasha. Sasha is my dog. How my mom is watching her. I am back home actually. That's why Sasha is in the video. I'm visiting home for a bit in Florida. And I'm really excited to be here, and it worked out that the beautiful weather, you know, worked out, and the reset vlog idea was like, wow, I really want to do this. And I think that this is the perfect time to do it. This is the last day of April, so this will come out tomorrow. And I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. If you have any comments or suggestions or questions or ideas, I would love to know what you guys think or what you would like to see. So, let's start. So I just want to comment on how beautiful the weather is. The weather is so gorgeous. It's not like Israel, yet it is like Israel. It's like totally different. The vibe is different. I think the vibe is different. It's not like a good or bad thing. It's just different. And I miss Israel. I'm ready to go back. But it's great. It's great being here. It really is. So, let's start. First of all, I want to talk about the book that I read last month. This book is titled More Than I Love My Life by David Grossman, and I found it incredible. First of all, I love how he writes this book. He is a talented writer, that's not disputable, but more than that, he writes it in such a way that is so captivating and very interesting. Let me give you a background. It's about 3 generations of women and their story of what brings them together and what sets them apart, and their journey through life. It's about a grandmother, her daughter, and then the grandmother, the daughter. And part of the book is set on a Croatian island during the Second World War. It was used as like a re-education camp, and it takes you along her journey, how it shaped her and the impact it had on her daughter. And the daughter is sort of narrating this novel and retelling the story of her mother and her grandmother. And I will let you read it to know why she is telling this story, because it's very interesting, and the story in itself is heartbreaking yet full of love and intrigue, and I highly, highly, highly recommend More Than I Love My Life by David Grossman. It was great. David Grossman is an internationally known author. His books are translated from Hebrew to English, as well as from Hebrew to countless, many other languages. However, it's incredible, and I highly recommend that you check out this book. My goal right now is to read one book a month. Maybe that is it's a very small goal. However, I think that if I make it small and achievable, I can reach it. I want to read more books in the future. I'm starting out small because this is sort of keeping me accountable, making these vlogs, and one book a month is definitely achievable. Like, I read before I go to sleep, when I have free time, breaks, during the day, on the weekends, when I'm on public transportation. Totally doable, and highly recommend this book and reading, of course. So now I'll tell you about the book for the month of May. I've already started it. It's called My Promised Land by Ari Shavit, or Shavit, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. It's probably like the opposite for you, but so far it's really good. He's also an Israeli writer. It's about the triumph and tragedy of Israel. He also writes in a very interesting way. He is a journalist, or was a journalist, and his writing completely cut me off guard and has continued to captivate me. I think that is what has captivated me, and the way he tells or writes about the story of Israel, of Palestine before it was Israel, his history to Palestine, his family connection, like in 1880 to the present. It takes you through like during the Palestine Mandate, when the British occupied Palestine, to Arab conflict, to different parts of how Israel has come to be. A story of Masada and kibbutzim, like the small kibbutz, small like villages, sort of, not villages, but communal living places. He writes about the kibbutz, and it's intriguing. He is also a phenomenal writer. I will show you again. It's a New York Times bestseller, and I will read the back cover. It says, drawing on historical documents, interviews, and private diaries and letters, as well as his own family story, My Promised Land is a riveting narrative that is larger than the sum of its parts, both personal and of profound historical dimension, as Ari Shavit examines the complexities and contradictions of the Israeli condition. He asks difficult but important questions. Why did Israel come to be? How did it come to be? Can it survive? Culminating with an analysis of the issues and threats that Israel is currently facing. My Promised Land uses the defining events of the past to shed new light on the present. The result is a landmark portrait of a small, vibrant country living on the edge, whose identity and presence play a crucial role in today's global political landscape. So that in itself is interesting, because it takes a completely different perspective on Israel than other books I have read. And his question of can it survive, he asks, how the different aspects of secular versus religious. Secular Israel, a contributing factor in answering the question of whether Israel can survive. It is a perspective, and he goes into a lot more, but I will let you know how it is, because I have just started, and so far, so good. There are 17 chapters, and each one has like a picture. He has like interviews and documents from the past. For example, this is in the Negev, and I think this is Ben Gurion by the back of his head. Pretty sure it's David, it's Ben Gurion. Anyway, have you guys read Ari Shavit? Are there other authors along the same context or background, can I say, that you would recommend to, what do you guys think? All 50 of my subscribers. I am moving to the grass next to Sasha. So the next goal I want to discuss for the month of May is health goals. We all want to stay fit and healthy. At least I want to stay fit and healthy. It helps the way I view myself and how I feel, and that's very important to me. So my goal for the month of May is to practice yoga more consistently. I love doing yoga. It is calming. I feel that it resets, and I feel straighter. I feel stronger, and that's super important to me. So my goal is to do yoga 3 times a week, and whether that's in the evening or morning doesn't really matter right now. I just want to be sure that I practice 3 times a week and build up to doing it every day. I used to be more consistent in doing it at least 5 times a week in the mornings or in the evenings. I've really slacked, and I feel my posture worsening, if that makes sense, and I hate that feeling. So yoga is super important, and it is definitely on the top 3 of my goals for the month of May. And do you guys feel different when you do yoga, if you do yoga, or what kind of exercise do you enjoy doing? I would love to hear what you guys do. Like any recommendations on how to stay consistent. My problem is that I have great intentions, but I lack in consistency. So that is my goal. Second health goal is to run/walk twice a week. I walk a lot in general. Like, I don't take a car. Living in Israel, there's no need. I take public transportation everywhere, and I walk. I want to not only walk for the sake of getting from A to B, but to build the duration in which I walk. Currently, I walk maybe once a week, twice a week, if I'm lucky, and I want to continue. I want to continue that. Like I said, exercise is super important to me, and it makes me feel great. I don't do any program, or I'm not trying to reach a specific goal or weight or nothing like that. It's just a great feeling. So hopefully this is inspiring to others to get out there and exercise, be outside running. I would love to run. I can run like 3 kilometers, maybe 4 in like 40 minutes. Not great, not great. I was okay and then I slacked off, but that was it's not great. Anyway, those are my health goals and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to check my notes to see what else I wrote down for what I want to discuss with you all. Yes. Aha! I wanted to discuss also my cleaning goals with you. I feel like cleaning is super important, and for me, if you don't know me, cleaning my space in which I live in is like exercising. It like resets my brain. I feel better. I feel more organized. Let's look at Sasha for a moment. Sasha! Hey! She's enjoying the sunshine. We are all enjoying the sunshine. Cleaning goals. My goal, usually right now, I clean like when I see something, I spot clean every day, like take a few minutes and like clean out my living space. But I want to be better at setting like an intention as to this and this time I'm going to clean this. I'm okay with that. I want to continue like being consistent with the time in which I clean. Okay, let me be more specific. My goal is to mop once a week, like mop the floors, in which I don't do consistently. I've been like maybe once every 2 weeks. I don't know. This is important to me. I want to be more consistent in mopping the floors and like cleaning the surfaces because things get so dusty living in Israel. The apartment gets so dusty. So I find myself wiping everything down. I need to wipe everything down once a week. Once a week is necessary. And then of course, like the floors, those are the 2 big things I do. Laundry I do like twice a week and it's fine. I feel like it's fine. I don't have a set rigorous schedule. I just try to stay on top of things. And I'm thinking if I set a schedule, maybe it will be better. Maybe it won't. We will see. I will let you know at the end of May for planning. Planning is great. So the summer months always seem, summer is coming quickly. And the summer months always seem a bit chaotic. And because you don't know what's going on, at least at this time in my life, it's like, you know, things need to be done, like things change, and finding like a schedule and planning when you don't know really what's gonna happen, it's like not chaotic, it is just uncertain. It's uncertain. I'm gonna move back into the shade because the sun is burning my back. Okay, that is so much better. Guys, filming outside is amazing. It's amazing, let me tell you. The weather is phenomenal. It's great. It's great. Okay, we're going back to planning, right? Summer months, it's May. I'm working in the month of May. Nothing new in terms of that. And yeah, I hope to be a bit more consistent in vlogging with you all. That's my goal. I really look forward to it. It takes me out of my routine of work. So it gives me something to look forward to, and I really enjoy it, sharing things and like all of that stuff. So we talked about the book goal for the month of May. We talked about health goals, really important, and we talked about a cleaning schedule for the month of May. So I think that's all I wanted to discuss. Those were like the 3 main topics of interest to me. If you guys have any suggestions, this is brand new, but I was super inspired by you all, and I can't wait to share more. Let me just also say that like resetting and setting an intention for anything doesn't have to be a goal. It can be just a purpose. You're setting a purpose for yourself. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is, but you're setting some purpose to get something done or to change something. You want to change something, like that's amazing. You know, like for example, doing this reset vlog is something I want to set forth, and reading and keeping a clean space, staying healthy and fit is important, and I see a big difference in my mental health when I focus upon physical health, because it's all connected, right? The mental, physical, spiritual, it's all connected. So keeping those in line and checking in with yourself on a regular basis, whether it's weekly or monthly, is super important. So yes, I will end the vlog here. Hopefully you guys found it interesting. I definitely found it interesting and helpful, and I'm really excited about the book, and I'm looking forward to being outside more, walking, running, exercising, and cleaning my space. So I'll see you guys soon, hopefully in the next monthly vlog. Bye guys.